Hearts. The Ronald McDonald House Charities of Nashville, they're helping families find their home away from home while critically ill children receive the medical care that they need.
That's so true. They're raising money as part of the Light Up the House event happening 1 week from today. And Rachel is here. Thank you so much for joining us. Now, Ronald McDonald House is so important, and you guys do so much. For those out there who don't know, explain all that you do.
Yes, so we are the Ronald McDonald House Charities of Nashville. We have two programs, our house and our family room, and we serve families who have children who are critically ill receiving treatment in Nashville area hospitals. So we help any family who is coming in to receive treatment.
Now, what you do, this is why it's so important, the funding. Talk to us about how Light Up the House is going to help you underwrite that funding so families have a place to stay.
Yes, well, as you can see our house being featured here, we have a 36-bedroom house, and it costs a lot to stay in Nashville if you're here visiting or if you're here for your family's child treatment. And so our Light Up the House, the $115,000 that we hope to raise for Light Up the House next week, will go directly to serve those families and allow them to stay for free in our house. That also doesn't just mean that they get a place to stay, but they get meals and they get the comforts of home that you would have as well.
Now this amount has increased from last year, but every dollar counts here, right? $1,
absolutely.
$5, $20,
Yes.
$200,000.
Exactly.
We will take it because
Yes.
these families need it. They didn't choose to be in this position. What I love so much here, you said there are 36 rooms in there, but you're really creating community. I want to talk about that story that you just shared right before we went on air about that woman who came back this year.
Yeah, absolutely. We had a wonderful group of people who came and donated gifts for the holiday season, and I asked them, you know, why are you here? What brought you here? And she had mentioned that she had a child who was sick, and they used the family room, and their child passed away, but they're making meaning out of bringing things to our house for the families who are in need right now. And we see that happening all the time. Families who are staying in our house, they eat together, they comfort each other, they care for each other, they're there for their wins, and also when it's hard.
Rachel, educate our viewers about not only how many families you serve a year, but how long they stay, because they're not coming for a night. Sometimes they're coming off and on for a year or more if there's cancer treatment involved, right?
Absolutely, yeah. So we serve almost 200 or more families every year, but on average they stay 35 or more nights. Actually, we have extended stay suites for people who have had a transplant, and they on average stay over 100 nights in our house. Which is a lot of time here in Nashville to be away from their home. So we're here to make sure that they feel cared for, to make sure that they get everything that they would need and want, including a place to take a shower, a place to eat, laundry, all of that, and also the fun things, right? We want to celebrate the holidays and the wins with them.
And you've got a beautiful playroom because siblings sometimes end up staying there, so and visiting. So these children need an outlet while mom is at the hospital and dad can stay there, right? With the kiddos.
Absolutely. We have a child playroom for young children, and then we also have a teen room that has really fun video games and things like that for our teens. Both the people who stay as outpatients, so there are sick children who stay in our house, but also for siblings, for them to have some kind of place to be and a sense of normalcy.
And I do want to talk about this. This one is new. You have a new ornament each year. Tell us about it.
Yes, this is our 2023 Light Up the House ornament. So with a gift of 105 or more, you can receive this ornament for our Light Up the House celebration. And actually, the person who made this ornament has a story of their own. They themselves used the family room when their oldest child was sick. So we're really thankful to have a partnership with Hobby Lobby for that.
$105. I mean, it's a pair of jeans.
A pair of jeans, or it could be, you know, coffee for a couple of weeks. If for you and your family, I mean, a lot of people like to go and get coffee.
Right, exactly.
And purchase an ornament. Educate our viewers about how much $105 buys a family when it comes to staying multiple nights, right?
Yes, this will provide 7 nights for a family. So $105 is 7 nights for one family to stay at our house.
Wow. So easy to help folks.
I know that you see families all the time, but is there any story that sticks out to you?
There are so many. We recently had a family whose child received a bone marrow transplant, and they were here for over 110 nights, and they celebrated their 16th birthday with us at the house. And so we put a little celebration together for them. You know, obviously a 16-year-old would want to be doing other things with their friends, but we as a staff and other people in the house, we celebrated with them with party hats, and we sang happy birthday, of course. So just trying to find places and ways to celebrate, and thankfully they were able to go home on Thanksgiving.
Oh, so beautiful.
Amazing.
Thank you
I'm
for
gonna
what
cry.
you do.
Really and truly, thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
Make a donation when you scan this QR code, that's right there on your screen, or visit rmhcnashville.com to help us light up the house. Again, each dollar goes to a family who really needs it.
Give, folks.